Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. So it's down to business here. So there he is, Wesley Sneijder, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. An old-style number 10 whose ability with the ball is the envy of many.
And is that his greatest strength, or is there more to him?
Well, without doubt, it's his tactical intelligence combined with his pinpoint precision. The guy is like...
Can he finish? There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Ibrahimovic. And he's in on goal. And the shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. Gets his head on it! That's another chance! Oh, good finish! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Sneijder. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Eto'o. Knocks it into space. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Alexander-Arnold looking to play him in.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's on it, can he get away? There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
को मान्छे
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. In with the challenge. And here's Eto'o. He's having a pop! He's got away with one there. Vardiol. Rafinha. And it's Batistuta. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Oh, shooting! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Paris Saint-Germain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Zico. And it's Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. The Rossi does well not to be outdone there. Mbappe looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Looking for options for movement. Played in. A header! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. How would you review the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Paris Saint-Germain looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
त्यो हामीले अगाडि त्यो एकजना के रे डिलरसँग कन्फर्मेसन पहिला यो दुबो गरेर जान्छ नि काल एकैचोटि जान्छ नि त्यो अनि क्रिस्टल बोर्डा त्यो कम्पनीको के भन्नु पर्छ स्ट्याम्प लगाएर नि सिग्नेचर त्यतिको टोटल हो यो पहिलाको यो वर्षभरिको टोटल हो तपाईको हामीले
We get things going again. Quality ball, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. For Ferdinand. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Marquinhos. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Ibrahimovic! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
A case now of complete control. That's a sharp pass. Ibrahimovic. And this is Eto'o. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the finish! It's bounced back off the post. And that was very necessary. Applies the finish! lacking in accuracy.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Schneider, Ferdinand to Marquinhos, and it's Alexander-Arnold, and it's Messi. The Rossi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That has been slung wide. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Batistuta. Messi. And this is Shevchenko. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, sweet feet. He's looking wide. Eto'o providing an outlet on that flank. And the shot! And he hits the net! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Time for a change in personnel. Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He'll try from distance! Oh! Fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Bellingham. De Rossi. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Rijkaard simply refused to be outdone there. Schneider, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Ibrahimovic picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. We're looking at the new incarnation of the famous Camp Nou, now even more prominent as the symbol of the Catalan capital. Things already rolling. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to... He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Mbappe tries to play it through. Zico! Same again, same outcome.
Paris Saint-Germain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Rice. Carreras. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Zico. This is Zico. Takes a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Zico has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Rice clears. Looking for options. Shot at goal! In he goes again. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So, a breakthrough already. Sao Paulo are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter.
It's Aguero! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Aguero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Çalhanoğlu plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. No, he refuses to take the bait. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe, never out of the action for very long. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Done delicately. Now this could be a chance. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Bellingham. And this is Zico. And the shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
De Jong. Alexander-Arnold. Paris Saint-Germain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now, what about a counter-attack? That has been slung wide. Carreras. And it's Rice. And it's Eto'o. Eto'o! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Paris Saint-Germain looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. Down to business again. Bellingham. And he skips past his man. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Rice. And it's gone back to the keeper. Andrick. Carreras. Thuram. He's found a way through. And here's Aguero. Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Thuram. Mbappe shapes this, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Relentless, just relentless. And they are disappearing out of sight. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That ball looks a good one. Decent chance! And that's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's chosen to go back.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Costa Curta. Now it's Eto'o. And this is Zico. And there's the shot! Oh, impressive strike.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Alexander-Arnold. De Jong. And it's Rice.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And here's Eto'o. He is just caressing the ball. He's on it, can he get... And the shot! Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Eto'o. Thuram. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's made its way to him. Played with finesse. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Mbappe gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender. He's having a hit! No, he's missed it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Vanderson. And Adams. De Ligt. All played for Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Musiala. Played out to the left flank. And that was asking for too much. Musiala is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good.
Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Gets his head on it! It's bounced back off the post. Now, oh, he's been caught napping. Chance, surely! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
That's good play from him.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, and the shot! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ederson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach.
Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
त्यो अलि खतरै स्ट्यान्ड महँगो कपी होइन भन्नाले यस्तो हो कि उनीहरूको त विदेशी ब्रान्ड हुन्थ्यो यसमा चाहिँ सानो
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's a good ball out wide. He's found space here. De Rossi. Bellingham. Forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Zico. And he's in on goal. Great chance! He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Pings in across. That's earned a reprieve for the time being. The referee has given a corner. Messi plays it short. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, impressive strike. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He won't be happy with that one. De Ligt. And it's Koundé. And it's Musiala. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. Now Costa Curta. Van Bouten. And we've reached half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Paris Saint-Germain really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Paris Saint-Germain look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
Shoots! Oh, good finish! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. He is through here. Great ball if he can get there. Not a hint of offside here. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bellingham. A vicious ball here. Shot could be on. Chance! And that's a good finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Oh, easy pickings there. Right card.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chiellini. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Eto'o. And here's Mbappe. Eto'o under intense pressure.
Yeah, it very much...
And the shot! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! A finish right from the top draw. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Iraq choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mbappe. Bellingham. Eto'o. Ederson claims comfortably. That's good vision. And a neat finish. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Mbappe. Zico! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch.
Live
Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Rijkaard. Matheus Cunha. Ibrahimovic. And the counter is on. Mbappe. It's been slipped through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Koundé. And it's Rijkaard. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Rafinha. That is lovely. Rafinha puts a cross in. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Eto'o collecting the match. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this guy, Kai Havertz. I felt a little sorry for him when he first arrived in English football, because I don't think he was playing in his correct position. And I know he was helped, but all the help in the world can't always make it work. You have...
He's having a pop! Just a tiny bit high.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Swung over, McGinn. Spence. The Rossi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Mbappe. Mbappe. Mbappe! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Played out towards the right wing. First quarter of an hour gone. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Messi. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Eto'o. That's an excellent interception. Al-Amri.
Manchester United really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Unahi. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Mbappe! And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
KP.
Well, a goal here
Give
just
it the
before
other.
half-time could mean a great deal. McGinn, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Driving forward. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Zico actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's there to clear it. Now, can they get him away? And a chance! Goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And that is well cleared. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Lemon जाऊ गएर lemon की
Alvedi. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Paris Saint-Germain coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Paris Saint-Germain just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Paris Saint-Germain leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Van Balten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's Bellingham. Oh, what a ball! Chance! It's bounced back off the post. Spence. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And it's been hooked away. And he's intervened well there. Al-Amri. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Nice looking ball. Dink through. And the shot! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that's played in low. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that has been cleared. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but just the keeper in, it shapes off the post. Eto'o with a beautifully timed run.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Well, next one.
It's a pretty loose pass. And he's forced to go back. Chiellini. Havertz.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Eto'o. That is a great pick out. Here's shot at goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
.3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Havertz, that has been slung wide. Hoisted in. And that will be it. Paris Saint-Germain pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness. Here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Paris Saint-Germain with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Bellingham! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize. Oh, that was sharp, deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's in a great position here. Zico. It's a goal kick. De Bruyne. Here's Rafael Leao. Now it's Rice. Shifted it to the flank. He's in plenty of space here. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And here's Yamal. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bellingham, and a header! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A case now of complete control. Odegaard. Cafu. Now De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. Over to the right flank. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Ibrahimovic. Rafael Leao. De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cafu has the space to scheme. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they can counter here. Zico running with intent. Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cafu. And it's De Bruyne. Mbappe. He's dribbled past his man here. Zico. Decent chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
हाफ टाइमै भएन त नि
And it's half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Paris Saint-Germain marching through the wall towards victory, 3-0 afterwards. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. This is Efoootball. Bellingham inches away from being a really good ball. And it's Ibrahimovic. Eto'o. Ibrahimovic under intense pressure.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. 60 minutes played. Now it's Yamal. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, good take in a good area. And he's there to clear it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bellingham with the delivery. And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Deftly away. That is lovely. Skims one in. And the finish! And he's stuck it away. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Eto'o. Spread to the right. Nice interception, well timed. Looking for the run. Shakes to shoot! Well taken goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Bangladesh have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bellingham. It's a nicely shaped ball. Shot could be... Shoots! And that's a good finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And it's Rice. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Paris Saint-Germain are going up. And now they can dream.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain really were brilliant today, Peter. To produce a performance like this in a game that could have a massive outcome on the team's future. Those players have every reason to be proud of themselves and deserve every bit their status.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
अनि साउन्डको त दिसो क्या त साउन्डको हो कि भइदो भदोको
Paris Saint-Germain get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
Yes, he'll try from distance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
They get a throw in. Threads one in. Eto'o. Chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. The Rossi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's with the keeper. Chiellini. De Rossi, that's a sharp pass. Knocks it into space. Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Yamal. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Zico. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's a throw-in. Bellingham finding himself in space. The cutback. Oh, good climb! Blocks, that's really good defending.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Paris Saint-Germain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Tries to play it through. Shot could be on. Eto'o! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting better and better. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Can he get it? Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
रिमोट छैन यतातिर के म
लाइभ हो कि लाइभ गरेछ कि नबोल्न
ट्याप 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 हान्नु नि उता
हान्न लगाऊ सिजाबाट हेर्दै त हेर्दै ट्यापे हान्दै लाइभमा यस्तो हेर्दा
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ferdinand. Alexander-Arnold. Van Balten calmly anticipates. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o running with intent. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Paris Saint-Germain producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Serginho, Akanji, and it's Ferdinand, and Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He is through here. Eto'o, he is of course well known for his dancing feet. And this is Zico, and he's in on goal. Now it's Bergkamp, distributed tidily. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal, oh, super ball. Mbappe, and he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Bellingham, now can they get him away? And the finish! Well taken goal. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Egypt can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Mbappe, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Real chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's got away, picked out brilliantly. Ferdinand can clear it away. Eto'o. That's the keeper's ball. Costa Curta. Eto'o currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's a really well-measured ball. That looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold is flagged offside. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Good ball, good take. And here's Bellingham. So much time and space here. Martinez gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Played down the flank. Oh, played right into his path. And a chance! He's got a goal! That was a given, it always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Egypt get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. Mbappe looking for the run, and this is Zico. And we're done. Now, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Zico voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed...
And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Mikel Merino is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Promising position. Gakpo going face to face with his great rival. He's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And Eto'o! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
So we're still where we started right now. And here's Shevchenko. Messi. And this is Messi. Bergkamp is short. Has crossed into the middle. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rice simply refused to be outdone there. Now it's Shevchenko. Spread out to the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Almost half an hour in now. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's a fine interception. Chiellini. A goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. That's really well manoeuvred. Konsa. And it's Merino. And here's Zico. It's Ibrahimovic!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there, we've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little...
Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Romero getting this one clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he's worked it through. Costa Corta. Van Bouten. Zico. That's an imaginative pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. And he cuts out the supply. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Zico. Now there's a fine ball. Bullish header! And there's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And this is Eto'o. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Konsa did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi picks it up out wide. Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned.
He's rising! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
De Rossi can see things others simply cannot. Zico being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's a proper defender's nuisance because of his incessant movement, which is very difficult to stop. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Messi gets flagged offside. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
shot! It's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Now it's Marino. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. Mbappe, good driving run. And the pass is intercepted. Merino. Now it's Zico. 5 minutes to add. Short changes him with that pass. Shevchenko.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Bergkamp.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for options for movement. And that will be it. Paris Saint-Germain can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Eto'o claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Action.
Well, football is of course
Lani
ultimately
फेरि अहिले
just a
लान लाग्यो
game,
भर्खरै
but for the next 2 hours it
अहिले
might
लान
not
लाग्यो
feel like that.
उति तल हो
The
त्यो तल गएर
stadium
नि
is
त्यो
full
कुनाबाट
of
लैजाऊ
noise and energy.
हो त्यो कुनाको
This certainly matters. Colours vivid and
Duita
vibrant,
action गर्नु
songs
होइन यसमा
loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
खरबुजा त्यहाँ थियो
Up and
त
running then. Who do you, Jim, see making the
त्यो
difference
गइसक्यो
here?
तिनीहरु त्यसको
Well, I
समीरको
think
नम्बर
a
छ
lot's going to depend on how much of a creative role this fella Arda Güler can play here, Peter. He's never one to shy away from getting on the ball. He has wonderful courage, and he's the go-to guy in this team. And it's always lovely when you're in a team and you know somebody is always looking to get on the ball. So his availability will be key.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And this is Ibrahimovic. Van Dijk is there to clear. Ball in towards the middle.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a
वाटरमेलन
waste.
ल्याइदिनु है वाटरमेलन अरू के ल्याउनु पर्ने छ अरू अनि फोन ल हैन
Just make this.
त्यो अनि माल्टा पनि ल्याइदिनु 1 केजी मात्र
Eto'o has it out wide and in space. And the shot! It was a good ball that, played into his feet.
Oh, he may have snatched at that, Peter. The ball came in at a pace and at a good height too. He only needed to redirect it.
Salah. Paris Saint-Germain have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. That is a brilliant interception. Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
맞아.
And it's Ibrahimovic.
많이 진짜. 뛰어 잘 뛰어.
Bellingham. Ball swung in. Messi touches it back. Played out towards the right wing. Zico. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's made its way to him. That's a sharp pass. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Eto'o. Mbappe! Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rashford. Azar. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Looking to play him in. Now it's Goulet. Quick ball upfield. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. Back on the way then.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Great vision. Looking here to chip it through. And the ball is out of play.
역시 덤벼리 저도 역시. 시작 여기야.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Eto'o. Crosses it. Oh, great leap! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Eto'o running with intent. Caught offside that time. Olise. He's a sharp little ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Van Bouten. Now Costa Curta. Van Bouten. Now Costa Curta. And it's Zico. Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. Mbappe. He has found the way through. Towering header. And it's there. And they are disappearing out of sight. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And now he has two. It's 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Played out to the left flank. They get a throw in. Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. Goulet. And here's Mohamed Salah. Olise receives it in a good, decent chance! Oh, brilliant save!
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Now there's a... Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. They are playing them off the park. Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
किनकि तिमीहरू एक स्कोपको 90 दुई स्कोपको 180 साँच्चै त नि हे बेच्न ल्याइराखेको कि
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
के को हो यस चाहिँ
That'll be a throw. Turns back here, probably the best option. De Rossi. Now Costa Curta. And it's Van Bouten. And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Ibrahimovic picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. Zico! Not a bad try by any means.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Zico. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Now it's Ribery. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Passing is... It's Rooney! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Eto'o. Nicely weighted ball. Spread neatly. Raya deals with that nice and simple. Mbappe with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Eto'o! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Pings in across. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Lewandowski. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's Ibrahimovic. This one, there's the shot!
Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Corner given. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cross needs to be good. The keeper gets his hands on it. Barcelona have a chance to go the other way. Approaching half-time and still behind. Have they made something happen now? Mbappe. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's a look and place it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Lewandowski. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now that is commitment to the cause.
के गरेको नि यिनीहरु खाइले माथि खाली तल्ला गरेको नि कि माथि बस्छ कि तलै बस्छ कि
And that has been cleared.
किन उतिमा त्यस्तो गरेको बिल्ला नि कि यही बसिरहेको किन गएको माथि यही हेर कि यही
And the referee has signalled for half-time.
हैन अब यहाँ
Well, score at
गएर 2
half-time, a
मान्छे
fair
फेरि तलै
reflection of things
आउँछ
overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
He's had a shot! And it's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Zico, looking for the run. Big chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He slinks. Oh, great leap! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
De Rossi. Eto'o powering forward here. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Ibrahimovic is offering a right smile there.
And that should get the job done. Now it's Bellingham. That's a good ball. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rooney. And it's Ribéry. He has found the way through. Chiellini gets a foot in here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Eto'o. Messi. Serginho. Now it's Ribéry. Can he get on the end of this? Picked out brilliant, takes a shot! Off the post! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was superb, though. The way he fed the ball, the weight and the accuracy of it. Shame it ended the way it did.
Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And it's Cruyff. Can he get it through? Ibrahimovic receives it in a good position. Getting up! Oh, he's hit the bar! Another one of football's and how moments.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Chiellini. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Chance for a shot! Cruyff! That is beyond words! He's got himself an absolute peach. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Paris Saint-Germain cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Van Bouten does really well to win the ball there. Driving on and making good progress.
Paris Saint-Germain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. They're urging him to shoot, and the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Rooney certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And here's Eto'o. He's found Eto'o! And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's got to be said, Peter, it's a day to forget for the players at the heart of it.